are ladies.
The word.
There are ladies listening. There are ladies listening. Okay, it's not dead.
So what I'm saying is that now, one co stadium. Ubetimi one co stadium. Ubetimi akujina baby. Na Obiada Roma sponsor be na we mounted screen, and then you are able to watch the whole thing, like the whole minutes full. And then you have fun. You could buy your drinks here. You could have some friends. You can do Adekamo. You go fi do that thing for stadium too. What are they trying to talk? We say now we have different areas and different ways
different
of
options.
options.
Accessibility to the games.
Great. So what I'm saying, not to say that we shouldn't go to the stadium. We should. I mean,
but
me here.
For choice, in terms of options.
Yes, but we should. I mean, I'm saying here to say that we ladies and the guys as well. I know some guys too. They do the same thing, but once a while we also go stadium.
So maybe
if that's what you're saying.
Wait, you were talking about Yao. I mean, so I'm pointing at a certain direction. In 2006, he did the Black Stars Diary. You know, there was that kind of euphoria in the country.
Yeah.
And that was the first time we had actually qualified for a competition like the World Cup. So with me, I mean, what will actually push you? Say, oh, Meko Stadium.
Okay, Mami Mao, just a simple. Say, Sia, no, say, Mesa Stadium. Say, Black Stars have a World Cup. First, moon qualify na embusi mura.
Yako.
And to move first match no one say Mami Cho say na ye num baby na yen shedanko offside and penalty no. Me sure the way show football. The more the hype, the more you want to do something.
Yeah.
You know, we actually watch the football on the lighter side.
The winning team.
We're on the winning team. Winning team. And share football no on challenge. The more the hype, like we do a lot of things. When we are coming to watch the football, we are coming with a lot more to watching the football. We come with finesse, we come with this, we want to dress up for it, we want to have fun, we want to be happy. Charlie, we didn't come for that, man. We didn't come for that. We came for all the other all the other sides of it.
The fine boys on the field.
Thank you.
Yeah. The skills, the goals.
You see, Kevin Prince Boateng was in the Black Stars.
They're
not there anymore. They're not there anymore.
They were in 2006.
Caesar.
In 2006, you see, maybe I say.
Wait.
No, there are several.
I want to get the angle they come
listen
from.
to me. For the ladies, they have specific reasons why you and I go to the pitch or to the stadium to watch good football. Tactics. To watch tactics, not watch fellow man. What tactics? What
we go to watch the men. You go to watch. You can't watch your fellow man. We go to watch the men.
Exactly. So the same way men will go and watch women as well.
Oh no, you guys don't go watch women. The women are men.
No. Men go and watch women football, but you see, it's fineness na mo de kosha like.
But
Caesar, right now,
Christian, you see, one say, and I make us say. Once you qualify, you bought we. Oh, Mama, yes, shamo 4-0, Nasana. Or just here. Share, sit match.
5-1.
Yes, share, maybe. My main directing question.
Almost 5-1.
Mama, yes, shamo.
Ellie, Mama, yes, shamo. 5-1.
5-1.
5-1 to Mammy, you won if I 4-0 now. Mama, yes, shamo, Sana. Oh,
it takes away the.
You understand? That is how some of us watch the football. We are hyped when you're hyped, when you're doing well, when you're winning. Now, I tell you what, on the 6th of March, everybody's like getting this whole jersey and everything. What feels saying? You feel now. This jersey was all around, and your prize, and your weight. What do you think we were excited about it? The fun part about football actually makes football exciting, not really the technicalities.
Yeah. Sure.
The fun part about football makes football exciting. When football becomes a tourism, why is it a tourism? It's the fun part, and you're more. Majority of the people that actually bring sales and the economic aspect of all this football, something, you know.
Of course.
So, you have to win. You have to pull up, you know. Season I make what you say. It says, na yewura World Cup mu na mo ye we no mo team no say na ya mo ye selene nyama na nko ye sana na ye wo back door no.
But one thing I would want to tell you, say things are going to get better because
Christian doesn't think that way.
Advocacy now we did here said the coach has to be fired.
It's not about coach.
He actually
Caesar,
wait.
Make you people know talk this thing.
You see,
if any Ghanaian go sit on radio, we go talk say the problem be the coach.
But nobody said it's exclusively the coach. But the coach
never be coach. Nobody should mention the coach.
He's part of the problem.
He's not.
Why?
He's not. Listen, I would defend Otto with the last blood in me, and any coach that has been appointed in the last 6 years, I would defend all of them. They are not the problem.
Who is the problem?
The problem is the Ghana Football Association. It's our office.
Why
that is where the problem is.
And who is there? The president?
Kweku and his people are the problem. We need to start calling these people out. What are you talking about?
Disclaimer.
The highest they can do to me is take me to jail. See, do you know how much we spent in the last 5 to 6 years on Ghana football? Just the Black Stars. We spent $44.2 million.
Too much.
What result has it yielded? Who appointed these coaches? If you are telling me it is who appoint these coaches, you know the person is not qualified for the job. How do you human man? Who should be held responsible?
Ellie, you agree?
If he fails. If you give me your company to manage, and you see my qualification does not meet the standard of managing your company, and the company collapses, who should be held responsible?
CEO.
Okay.
But at least the CEO also had, if Caesar is saying the CEO also has some faith in you, know that you have experience.
I'm not qualified for the job. My CV does not meet the criteria you are looking for.
Na CV say the whole Ghana the two mo bi ahwe. Iti eba ne say na afa die say enko yi ana me kai say na say ye ko yi mo be party guy no ye press conference.
No, wait.
Man, what's up?
Otoado dear no. The reason why I would defend Otoado after Chris Hilton. What did the FA tell us? Criteria been on the mind. Obi boss our criteria.
15 years experience of coaching the national team. He should have the highest certificate as a coach.
I think I saw that somewhere.
2,
yes,
he should be a winning coach, a trophy-winning mentality
philosophy,
coach. A philosophy.
A style of play.
Okay, 3.
No, go back. He should have a what? A winning.
1, 15 years of experience.
Yes.
2, he should have a clear philosophy and identity that matches the Ghana identity. 3, he should be a proven winning coach that will win trophies.
Okay.
Right? Now, if we go by these 3 criteria, which of them does Otoado meet?
He only has the highest certificate.
He only has the highest certificate. Does he have the 15 years experience?
No.
Excuse my language. May God excuse my language. Kraba febi pen.
Kraba saying.
Kraba febi pen.
Kraba.
So you tell me this is your criteria, right? And then we wake up to see you appointing somebody who, when we go by the ranking,
talent trainer.
He's a talent scout. Only number pen quality as if some small boy before cow could be very good. Then Dortmund go see the small boy then bring the small boy. Then he take in percentage.
Let's redefine it. So he. They bring the kids. They bring young talents across. He nurtures them, you see, and push
like
them through
scout,
the
Do you
trains
think
the talent
for
the senior team?
So do you think our national team has gotten to the point where we can appoint a talent coach?
Because we have kids that we are grooming
these people they talk about rebuilding grooming. Who they groom?
Okay, let me ask you this. I've always had a problem with the way Mucha was selling. You're bringing very good players in for the Black Stars to play and all that, but they do not have the chemistry because more together. I say, at the center, we're here. There are people that can actually vibe on a real, but there are others who have to actually do things together for a bit. And Sanabia, who send they are not good players, but more that
inconsistency of bringing new players all the time. So today we have Christian, Caesar in midfield. The next call-up is going to be Caesar and Ameuga in the midfield. So there's no proper telepathy and cohesion between the two of them playing together for a long time. So every time there are new people who would have to play together, compromise on their abilities.
It's not the same thing you're doing with coaches. And they release some name or something. They are having a meeting at the council.
A meeting is for the Black Stars
for the coaching. But who said one and Portugal? 3 Portuguese
coaches. I think there is a Spanish.
Portugal, you're calling them Germany,
But who said Akwesi so
forget Akwesi
Morocco guy. That one too is out. So Kwesiapia is out, Reguagui is out, Hervé Renard is out.
See, the problem is
this is
the problem.
Saudi
Nobody
Arabia,
won't face
right?
the problem. The thing be say, me and they tell you people today, if you appoint Pep, make club be your assistant, Ghana go fail. If you appoint Pep today, make club be your assistant, Ghana go fail.
Why?
Ghana go fail because one, those at the helm of affairs will not give them the chance to work.
That I have heard. How true?
It not be said that you have heard. It be the reality in the ground.
How really? What reality say?
For an FA president to sit on TV and tell you, say, gone are the days a coach does his own selection. Now, when you do your selection, you go take and give, we go scrutinize them. So before we go approve them.
So my question to Christian is,
tell me.
For me, Ellie knows that I'm not always in agreement with what the FA does. Or when you're wrong, I come here, I talk about, and I criticize them on my social media handle. But the thing is, when you come and then work for a company, don't you have board of directors who?
No, let's not. I know you people. Okay, I know GFA.
Submit report.
I mean,
listen, this is what it does.
Yes. So mine is.
I had opportunity to I had the opportunity to follow the English FA, the way that they do the matters. See, the coach, Thomas, they do in selection. If finisher, there be panel. You go explain why you pick Ellie, you pick Ameuga, you pick this, you pick this, you pick that. After you explain, then you go come explain to the media. Tell me, say I dey lie. Go do the job. But tell me why you pick A, B, C, D. We know they criticize the selection, no, but convince we why you pick this people.
So you try to say for our own, you know, be say you they convince we or give we reason. We
they tell you say submit your list, they make the audit them.
Then go take some from inside and go put it. So at the end of the day, Caesar, you they go to park with somebody else's plan, not yours.
No, but the president didn't accept that. They make the changes for the coach, or they decide for the coach who he should take to the tournament. Otherwise, you can prove to me.
Oh, Caesar.
He never said that. I'm not sure the FA president said that.
We did
that interview was with Gary House.
Caesar, we did the industry inside.
Am I
right?
That interview was with.
If they do, you go talk.
See, make I tell you, it not be everything that they come out and tell you.
Where I say, if they do, you go talk.
Christian, yes. I mean, we all are privy. You see, I spoke, earlier that I don't always agree with the FA.
But I know a coach who has been subjected to something like this before in the past, the Black Stars.
He brought his
own squad, and then he had to take some people out and accommodate space for others.
See, it is a
So you talk say if even we select today, then they do the meeting, the council meeting, whatever it is they're up to. If they bring some coach inside right now, the coach no go get that power. You know go get that power to even do.
Make I tell you why. So even the appointment of the coach, I have a problem.
So okay, coach, go and bring your list of players. Those you think you and your technical team have chosen. Now let's sit in a roundtable meeting. All of us, myself, my vice president, my other, executive members. Now yet, okay, tell us, why do you have this person? Okay, this another. Well, we know, I think there were questions. And for asterisk to him. It's not like may force us to take the person out.
I know, sir, there's a lot of politics, even in the maybe Christian. Let me ask you as a limper. I know, sir, there's a lot of politics in everything, especially even in the football. There's a lot of politics in everything. Everybody's got their favorites and all of that. I think, sir, I feel, sir, one of the things that's affecting us, senka modi obi shemu ni we na so betimi aye adwuma na obi kat na create root share me ni problem but say wodi nipa no shem na onim say nipa no ontimi nye but wo dwene wo kat nti no tia ni chen yemfa nipa ni shemu let's add the person into that is what is bringing the problem. That's what's bringing the problem.
It be 4 points. Me I always they talk as a FIFA agent at the city here. I know the loopholes in this business. Ellie be my client. He's out of contract. He need a job. I'm his representative, right? I go feel walk to the FA. Make I show you how the deal day. It be simple thing. Caesar bringing clients. My clients who they come. You lobby around, Charlie, Ameruga, I beg you, make my boy do their job. You know, we they need this job building CV. If you go pay him 50K a month safe, we go fee sacrifice, make you put 10K. In signing on fee, I go fee give you.
So hook or crook.
So hook or crook, I not go straight to the boss where they take the final decision. I lobby around the people who are part
that
of
is
the
when
panel.
you say the board.
You
and then the board.
That board. Caesar, I they tell you this thing, or be something they happen.
Compromise.
As an agent, I they tell you what they go on.
Christian, what do the license about also?
I don't feel put my license on the board. I mean,
so the reason, well,
see,
oh,
I'm not
baby,
gonna sit here and say something I don't know how the industry.
No. The reason why, you see, I'm not saying I don't agree with what he's saying. I'm not challenging him on anything, but almost so no offer. FA spokesperson, so
he's a spokesperson.
Yes, maybe. But the thing is that assembly, I remember Otuado. There was a time he called one very brilliant player, one called World Cup. Nidindi Joseph Painter. Everybody thought he should have been in the squad for the World Cup. But the information we received then said, Otuado friend no catch and said, I know you're a very good player, but I'm sorry you cannot go for, like I'm sorry you cannot go. Am I lying?
Yeah.
Yes. And everybody was amazed. Like it was shocking for us because why is it that one of our best players on the pitch at that time, the coach just calls it, and there were politics around because he was signed on to a particular person who was challenging the president of the Ghana Football
So can we agree that it's not about changing coaches, but it's about our own, you know.
It's not entirely the case.
Our internal.
Caesar
it's not entirely the case because it's Christian. Please let me finish.
Caesar is being diplomatic on the
Listen, it's not diplomatic. I'm telling you. See, so what will you do? No, what will you do? Because you and I do not elect the FA president. There are people there who elect them. They are the football people.
This is the problem.
And these are Ghana elections. You can go and then take out the.
This is the problem.
It cannot happen.
This is the problem, Caesar.
And they're going on
when
a
we
third
keep
term.
saying, what can we do? What can we do? What can we do? When we keep saying this thing, that
so what will you do, Christian?
And I entertainment industry, our gatekeeper. How some more gatekeepers? Hey.
You see,
Debbie, will hold on one. If you can't do anything,
what makes you think we can't do anything about it? You see, the moment we get the mentality say we no go fit do anything about it, I can boldly tell you, then we they contribute to the problem.
Exactly.
The moment we they talk say we no go fit do anything about it, we they contribute to the problem.
What Caesar is saying that doing something about it, he's not against doing something about it, but he's saying that there's an organogram, there's a system.
Yes.
And the system, there's a board, and the people that we're talking about just didn't come out of the skies. People have elected them to be there.
Yes.
And they make certain decisions, and the decisions is not always 100. It's a 50-50 where people.
So let me come in. Let me come in here. I owe allegiance not to those board. I owe allegiance to the ordinary citizens on the streets.
Stakeholders.
The stakeholders. Obi odina kuma editing nechi. Enko ya obi femu.
No correct.
Obi femu collapse. The citizens should be you and I our concern. They don't listen. Most of them are
infringes upon it.
Thank you.
Into football.
Yes. So you see, the whole thing is a business. I am saying that the current crops of people managing our football does not have the interest of Ghanaians at heart. They don't care about the Ghanaian citizens who are the stakeholders of our football. They care about what the football can give them to increase their fat pocket. And that is what is going on. Trust me, from the local league down to the highest level. That is what is happening. That is what I'm saying, sir. Look, that is what I'm saying, sir. Caesar. Sis, if you are the FA president of our football, right? There was a scandal. Out of the scandal, we had a reform, right? A new president was elected with the hope of taking us from that shambles to a comfort place. 2019, we were 46th on FIFA ranking. 2020, 46th down to 52nd. 2021, 52nd to 61st.
Are we supposed to be coming up or down?
2022, we went to
from number one.
So current ranking, listen,
going west.
Listen, current ranking, Ghana lies on 74th position of FIFA ranking.
From the 40 whatever.
From 46th to 74.
And what is the reason? What's the criteria for taking us?
I'm coming. Let me break it down. Let me break it down. From 46th to 74th position. At the end, total money spent is $44.1 million. So we spent this amount of money to decline.
That's right.
How much did you get from all of that?
Come to CAF.
I don't want to
Come to CAF. We've moved from 8th position to 14th position. Today, CAF competition, Ghana have only one slot in the Champions League. CAF competition, we have only one slot. Today, on the African ranking, league ranking, Ghana the 14th. Zambia League is ahead of Ghana Premier League.
Different top now.
Debbie, we have a problem.
You see the reason why, baby. You see the reason why. Sometimes. Now, so doing the baby.
It depends on how he pronounces it or the emphasis he puts on it.
Please pronounce it.
Babe.
Thank you very much.
Babe, saying.
Bonnie baby.
Yeah.
Oh baby.
We've had over.
But you know that in 2010,
Yeah.
Ghana was ranked 14th in the world.
Yes.
The whole world.
Yes.
Ghana was the 14th best team in the world.
Because Nyantechi was the president.
When we went to the quarterfinals of the World Cup.
Most waje bribe. Most waje bribe. Muna muye ya na mutu no. And now Fred, you're 42nd. No, never balance.
Yeah, 74.
74.
Africa, you're the 14th.
No.
Africa, you're the 14th.
Listen, Ameuga will tell you. Ma criticize the FA severally. And if like call some of the FA officials, I've been very open.
No, I want to know. Please educate me. I just want to know why. You said it's performance. Why we've left 42nd to 71.
So the reason why I was telling you,
I will give you a total breakdown.
I was telling you, sir, it's a combination of factors.
It already is.
The FA have had things wrong, and they won't deny it. So wrong, but they are not doing thoroughly bad like the way people they've done wrong.
To 70.
No. FA, they are not just in charge of the Black Stars. They handle our league, our women's league, our youth teams under 17.
The women are doing well.
That must stop.
The women are doing well.
That must stop.
So there must be an autonomous body.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So just last month, I was in Germany, and what I witnessed is something that if we emulate here in Ghana, it will help us. It will save us even time and money. Now they have the FA called the DFB. That's a Dutch football
association,
DFB, and they have a whole institution called the Bundesliga, managed by an office. They have international office as well, who runs their league for them. So the DFB is only focused on national teams, and then the national league system. So like the way Greater Accra Football League is, Volta Regional FA, like the various regional FAs. That's what the FA deals with. But the league that is organized, Division 1, the Premier League and all of that is handled by the Bundesliga. So they raise their own budgets, they get sponsors on board. It's like an office of its own. So they get their own sponsors, get their human resources, and then manage the clubs. So everything concerning the football clubs is dealt with the Bundesliga. Now, the Bundesliga will only give reports to the DFB and say, well, this is what we've been doing over the years, or this is what we've done this year, this is what we've earned from it, and all of that. And we're bringing some to the coffers of the FA to run the FA and the national teams as well. So there's independence there. And once you have your own business you're running, you make sure you put too much or enough effort into it to sustain it. But then if it's part of a collection of other things under your jurisdiction, it puts so much burden on you because you're handling national team, you're handling the senior national team, the youth teams, women's team, then there comes the league as well.
Definitely, one was going to suffer.
Yes, exactly. So allow institutions to handle other things.
And don't you think that has been our problem? Like, the independence giving is even going through our coaches. Still, it's gonna be the same because we are not giving you that independence to even think for yourself. We don't give you that independence to think for yourself. And then you have all the pressures. Jack of all trades is master of none. We put everything under one umbrella, and then it'd be best suffer because you can't get all of them being 100. So definitely, the clubs are going to suffer. This is going to suffer. If the clubs are doing well, the national team is not doing well. If the national team is doing well, the clubs are not doing well. Because Corona it has to curb all these things. Oh, and in mentia sientia, sir, dibi mami dibi no a problem. The problem is the dibino.
You see, the problem is Caesar. The problem, I beg you, sorry. The problem is, you see, Africa, Ghana. I won't speak for the rest of the African countries. Ghana, what will they cherish for this country be power. Power, then money.
I don't think it's just this country.
You see, yeah, but Ghana, you won't know. Kwabena won't go there, make everybody know say he be the boss. He talk and nobody.
But if you be the boss, who they do what you for do? No
Caesar
problem.
made a statement say they are not doing too bad. Caesar, it is worse. In the space of 6 years, me for 2026 and come because I'm going here. In the space of 6 years, we've invited over 500 players. Ellie gave us a total breakdown of the DFB. Now, do you know that throughout that system, there is a national agenda system that when the national team wants a player, no Konyan Pandura, on himself, the player already understands the philosophy of the national team. So there is a transition for them. Me paucho ye kromwa. The 2009 squad near ball under 20. How many of them were able to make it to the senior team and was able to be sustained? Let's go to the U17. U17. Now let's look at the progressing pyramid, right? So what boy U17 area automatically Obi or THD Diabeka say, since these people are the new 17, in a few years to time they will be graduating to what?
Under 20.
Under 20. So there's a national agenda system that is accelerating. 17 echo 20, 15 eba 17.
Yes.
20 echo 23, Now 17 eba 20. Then when you get to the 23, you are able to groom some of them into the senior team with a gradual system.
Is that not how it is?
Yeah. Even in Europe.
Even in Europe, that is how it is.
Is that not how it is here?
No.
Let me
Why no? Why are you saying no?
Let me quickly add this one. For instance, in Europe, every international break where maybe the league is ongoing, so then the clubs are having all your players. But when there's the national break from FIFA international break, the national team players go to national teams. The youth players from the various clubs are also invited to national teams. So in Europe, they have U19 tournaments, so like European under 19 tournaments. So players who are not able to play at the senior level, who are below 20 years, play in the 19 tournaments, league system across the neighboring countries. So England under 19 is playing a friendly match against Netherlands under 19. So they are grooming these players from under 19 level to progress to under 21. Then under 21 level also having their matches played alongside their peers. So under 21 is also engaged, under 19 is also engaged, under 17s are engaged, under 15s are engaged. Now, once they're doing this, there's gradual progression through their system towards national teams. We know that we're grooming players from this young level all the way through the ranks to the national team.
You know one problem again.
I'm thinking
Caesar,
that's how
I want to. Me person me has Caesar kaka.
Why is
where
it
I
not
got
like
to know
that?
say, where I got to know say our FA is messed up. They are very simple. And in 2019, the likes of Moro from Kotoko, Yenya Emmanuel from us, Yenya Futu, Meboa, Yenya Ensemble Che. Was it not that 2019 one in Yasa squad or 2021?
Yeah.
You see, every serious football country could have built the next Black Star around those boys.
So you see, girls are your question. Mebo. Girls na your stadium once in a while. They are show football. We always ask that question about, okay, so why do we keep importing? Why do we keep importing when we have good players in the clubs where we can actually get them to get on the field and keep playing, playing. And then we can nurture them however. Because because from the times of Muntari Monet, Apia Monet, then football was very exciting. You had hope, and you had, even though we had our own problems, Masa, those times we thought they were not good. We were doing all whatever. We're still talking about GFA. We're still talking about selection, but it was okay because we love football because you have this kind of hope.
Results.
There was results.
Good, that's the word, results. This time around, we're getting all the good players from all around, and we have these very good ones in the club levels and all of that. Yeah, more chance to play.
Okay.
We don't. And then what you were saying, I was buying into it and asking why it's not like that. Because you were under whatever, under 17 or munna kwa. I mean, it's a whole grooming stage, and I'm thinking the whole cake, no, the crown on the cake, no, is to do. It's
Christian or your agent, my boy. So, your agent, you have your license. He is part of the problem. You are part of the problem.
I'm a part of the problem. No, wait. I'm a part of the problem.
He is part of the problem. Do you know why?
I'm a part of the problem.
Because those days, Yewo Muntari mo, Kojua Samoa, some of the Michael Essien no fee Liberty professionals. Asamoah Gyan, Liberty professionals. Muntari, Liberty professionals. ACM of Liberty professionals.
So they were playing good because they played together.
Those days, Ghana League was that good. To the point, say you would want to go to the stadium to watch. That's why I was questioning. Into those days during 2006, Argentina won stadium because we had very good, talented players in the Ghana Premier League. During those days. Now fast forward to 2019, 2020.
Now, okay, now how does it affect license?
I know where he wants to go to.
How does it affect license?
I know where he's driving at.
Fast forward to 2019, 2020. The level has declined. I am telling you the truth. You see, because I want to encourage you to go to the stadium. But the truth is, league no quality. No, if you compare from 2006 to 2016, 2017, 2018, level is the same. Omo league no did themselves. So there was a certain player no Ghana league. Yeah, they call Black Stars team. He was taken to a Black Stars team. Normal thing now, these foreign players, almost this normal coach work on Bayani. That guy couldn't do it, and the coach was like, Premier League, the apex league in the country. Coach Nibisa said, now we'll be a Paul League, Ghana. You can't do this basic thing and coach level yet show, academy level yet show. He couldn't do it. And that tells you how our level has sunk. First, now Confederations Cup, na Champions League. Champions League, 2 slots.
Yeah.
Confederations Cup, 2 slots. Or Mati Swaba 1 slot. Kotokoko, Kotokoko, North Africa, Akoje 5. Ha squad no Akoje 6. Na Kotoko Akoje 6. Na ha Akoje 5. Go Star squad Akoje. Medium Akwa Akoje. Just 5-6. I say 5 and 6. And a calf reduce your numbers. Ask him, say, why is the reason why? And I said, what's the reason why our league has declined? It's because of people like him. Because in Kolano, edu 16, 17. Hey, menya club yama wo. Yenya nintemen fanonko.
No, we didn't know.
No, they didn't quote. And these academies, they are the ones shipping the good players out. Intino player no pono. Omo manem Ghana Premier League.
Exodus.
They're very good players.
You see what
they don't stay. They're very good players. They're very good players. They don't stay in the Ghana because of people like him. Because of people like him.
Don't talk.
Because of good player now. Or peninteme you player not the nako outside.
Ako out.
And
then later they come back.
And look,
they don't come back.
They don't come back. Say player, 19 years. Ewo Ghana Hanum. No European team will take him.
Do you know why?
Who did 19 years?
Do you know why?
Because
Caesar, do you know why? Why?
Why? Because say Ofawa, once say we are raw talent. They want 16, 17-year-olds. Oko hon modubeko in new team. By 1920, no, as we are ready for market to be sold. We don't have those facilities to develop
again,
these
how
players.
does it become the problem of me as an agent? If your system, if your structures are not working,
let me listen to it.
It's not a long-standing problem.
So Ellie, you were saying,
the problem is that we have not invested well into our football infrastructure, our football system.
Thank you.
You go to Europe, not even Europe, Tanzania, players are earning more than $500 a month. More than $500 a month.
You don't say.
But you come here, Ghana, people are earning 1,500 cedis.
200.
Yes.
Even 1,500 is better 3 months now.
So
That's $100. $100
if a
a
player
month.
has a family, he says, my mother is the one who is looking after us.
Some earn 800
have to-
cedis.
I have to
A
earn
month.
money. Yes.
month,
I have to earn money to take care of my mother, take care of my sisters, my siblings, or even my wife and my kids. And the player is earning 1,500 cedis here, or even 2,000 cedis here. How does he survive?
That
He's a
license
footballer.
man about it.
Yeah, and license man comes here and say, "Oh, I'm taking you to Ethiopia. Ethiopia, they'll
wait.
pay you $1,000.
Even where early take the
telling
team
you.
pass, baby, where early take the team pass.
Uganda, Ethiopia,
where early take the team pass.
Eritrea.
Where early take pass, early self, he go there epic of them. It be very simple format. Make a teach, make a show my brother.
Oh no, but have you agreed to the fact that you are part of the problem? I'm saying I'm not saying
part of the problem.
I'm not saying you are the problem. I said you are part of it.
No. You wanted to break it down. So I'm
Yes,
listening.
I not be part of the
Yeah.
problem.
17 years, you don't take them out.
Hold on. Why was Michael Essien, Muntari, Jan, all these guys you mentioned, they graced the Ghana Premier League?
Stephen Appiah.
Hold on. You are playing in a system whereby player need 24, Ogusubo Division 3.
I'm the teenage in a
Good. And there is a problem. Because there is no structure. Because the problem is because there is no structure. Me I be businessman. I have seen how the system works. Me bow down and be say, hey, brah. European markets no, say player need the 19. Now what they acquire, the first question they ask is, which league does he play in? At the age of 19, no. I'm more expected to say 19, no, he should be playing the Ghana Premier League. The National League, the highest level. Because do you agree with me, say La Liga is the same as Ghana Premier League? Do you agree?
Yeah, of course. National League.
It's a national
To a
league.
certain extent.
No, it's the national league.
The qualities are
No,
different.
any qualities, no. Spanish football.
Okasa is the same. It's a huge question.
No,
You-
listen, wait.
just comparison.
In Spain, the National League of Spain is La Liga. The National League of Ghana is Ghana Premier League. Here lies the case, a player like Yamin Lamar at the age of 16 is even playing in the National League and already dominating at the age of 16. But Ubaha at the age of 16, our academy, now he's being taught how to kick and break, kick and pass. You got me? So when I come there, now me go to Babiee, Kaukudi, and I see a young, talented, potential boy who true age is 16. I know the system I'm in. So me we see me time my boy and say let the boy be groomed here because already that's 16 years to work actually. Yamin Lamar at the age of 16 is playing Spain national team. And he's playing Kraji Heroes. So 16 years old boy now me made it corner. The only thing that is in my favor is because he's an amateur player. So the time for the club to groom him is favor me.
Do you do on my continue?
Or continue the development. How many boys? How many African players? No African player has played to the age of 36, 37. No African player. Highest is 33. Do you know why? The system and structure in Africa has already failed them.
What's it 32?
No African player has played football to the age of 37.
Hey.
To retire what age? And you're 35. 34, 35.
Hey, you're lying.
Which player?
Egyptian player Hassan.
I am talking about the European way. The top 5 leagues in Europe.
I'll say football age, you know.
Okay.
Top 5 leagues in Europe. No player above at the age of 35, 36.
No, let's talk about. No, let me understand because Ellie just showed me something. It bust my mind.
Shout out to Marvin. Marvin is a football agent.
Yeah. Marvin is also a licensed.
Yeah.
You know, so he knows what he's saying. But you know what I'm saying is that what makes me. Let's talk about solution. Why is it that we do not have that certain structure for that? Me feel say academy. It falls within the age range and everything like that. I mean, in the football world, in the Ghana football world, we should have these structures. Say now, what sorry I was so. And then I'm making. Say what sorry say what your football now per se. If I say a skill, it's a talent. So you are into the talent, you know, space. Into know there's a way it goes about.
Yeah.
But say you were a whole GFA. I say what I'm making. Disclaimer that so Basemba SportyFM follow ya. As I'm making say you were a whole association.
Yeah.
A whole association. Na me GDE say it's just like Ministry of Education or something like that. There's a whole ministry for this. You know, there has to be that system and that academy.
Do you know why? Do you know what Gemma?
I said we call Kotobabi Wembley. And now we call baby omo about Zankran to ball football no 4 corners for na mo konam go one. Jamestown anyway. You just scout and then it becomes your issue and then you have to prep before you can get.
You know why we have this problem? I have always said this everywhere I go, sir. One of the solutions is that we don't have a national agenda.
Well,
we don't have a national structure. Now, look at this. Do you know why Senegal is dominating Africa now?
That is all my chef for.
Do you know why Senegal and Morocco? Do you know why Senegal and Morocco?
No.
Do you know why Senegal and Morocco now are dominating African football? It's very simple. Senegal had a policy said.
15.
Yes, Senegal had a policy said. Every town, every city, every corner of Senegal, there should be a pitch. Allow the kids to play. There is a national agenda to scout for the country at every length and breadth of the country. And then they go through the Senegal national team system.
But I think
Morocco,
we don't have pitches? Christian, I say, baby, all
the AstroTurf we have in Ghana, I can boldly tell you,
they're dangerous.
99% are dangerous.
Very dangerous.
Players.
Synthetic stuff
and
it's leading to a lot of knee injuries to these young boys. And a young boy should not be prone to or
yes
injury at that age.
Yes,
but it's happening because of the dangerous nature of the
that is how it is. Morocco, now Senegal, U15. If you look at the Moroccan,
it was yesterday.
Our national team U15 now, you will laugh. But give them the next 4 years.
No, but that's what, I agree with you, Caesar, that one, yeah, I agree with Christian about the national agenda. Because if we have an agenda, then we need to build pitches. I mean, it's like you, you're a football person, no? So, yeah, and friend is saying, so, yeah, all those way now. Why money?
Look at the Moroccan U15. Natural Senegal U15.
We only 15, bro.
Exactly.
Why the 14, 13?
Ages, no? Because it is U15.
Where the 13?
That is their ages.
Say U15 means under 15.
Under 15. The highest age should be 15. Yes, that is what Senegal is.
15,
you see?
Under 15.
But when you look at the Moroccan national team, the U15 now, it tells you, say, it tells you, say, Morocco is building a system whereby.
No, I don't understand why. Ceciano, even the pitches now,
Uganda for under 15. Bet me a call.
Me sure.
This how producer.
Yeah, they said this. They are U15. You see the problem?
Me 14, 13, 12.
Okay.
Me pass on.
Me can yeah, they now they tell me. Where the 12? Hey.
You see, the problem with Ghana football is me dey be make us same way.
No, I mean be so asem no. Charlie, we get problem. We get problem. See, you know why I say we get a week. Maybe no be say now just remember person my catch again so come come me another shadow.
No, you know
the reason maybe I'll see that we have a problem. And me baby I'm coach be answer me kafra. Answer me baby. Answer me baby. Wow, asem say Ghana nankasa no ho. Yetimiti ku say yes ade we na you rely on other people to politicize the whole thing.
Yeah.
And then you hear see a build a pitch be what no say. Guy man na wo kuro nim no. I feel say even crying. I'm saying this because of what Ellie said. Because mo more that kind of knowledge. Say me person building a pitch for football and anything. I have to consult.
Yeah.
Me timi nkoto carpet. Sa de nye to no krum carpet.
China.
Me timi nkoto sa rubber na me fam be sesa form. Ebo ne niama mebo. Ma me kan niam. And we keep doing that, and then one person just gets up and probably he wants to make some crowd or for clout or whatever reason or for numbers or whatever it is, and then he decides, I'm going to make a pitch and everything, and he has no clue, and then he does it, and it's not up to standard. It's a make us as fast, make be as fast. I'm gonna baby crow kitwebi. No more pitch. I was surprised. Meti ani as you zeni bi or person or ye we bi no ababe ye. Ebia me si course a pitch na so a me hu say enye standard. So what you say? But some say you will code if we have a GFA, we have an association, like you said. We have to start delegating, and we have to trust people to handle other issues concerning because minim say this football thing has a lot of branches. It's here a certain department or whatever it is that is handling these things, and then we can hold somebody responsible.
So
I would have
Ghana,
preferred say I would have preferred say 99% of our coast football and our division football, I would have preferred some common ball or normal field. So.
Yes,
about normal pitches.
So who actually authorizes?
Most of this,
who authorizes these pitches?
Most of the AstroTurf pitches, 99% or 100% of them are for political scores.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. Caesar. Na me can say. Adentina. Say your Ministry of Education what you say ye timitna say a meeting ka say ye pesi see 100 schools. What you say ye pesi see 100 schools. Ye besi bu Kumase, ye besi bi Takrade, ye besi bi Accra. We're going to get some we're going to get one built in Tamale. We're going to get one built in Oti or whatever. A agenda. So Eban is saying Anna ye efi no enti min kasa okay. For a chirimbanane and grooming all these persons anyway, we need TEFs.
Okay, so
we with this department we are allocating more use of terms. We are allocating these funds for this set thing. Na yenya in Crawford men kasa obi woni sika nkonko build you. But at least if you want to do that, you seek guidance.
Yeah, and do it well.
So one thing about there is a difference between the AstroTurf and natural grass. One of the things about AstroTurf and natural grass is that natural grass, it's hard to maintain. It's very difficult to maintain because in Suya early
sprinklers.
Oh, even that one cran. Oh yeah, I mean to try and then put them around the pitch, crying. You are with shooting stars. You realize how much Isaac spends in maintaining that chimota, It's not a small, and yeah, just an ordinary person can do.
Yeah.
What you are saying.
But if you want to do football, do it well.
No. The thing is that how does the person do it well? Because the football itself, and you're attractive to the people who can do it. Or no, yeah, other things, or export kuku, or export other things. To wait for a player to develop.
And then you actually you see I don't understand.
Let's
say no meba.
Okay.
Me wo AstroTurf bi wo tema.
Tema come to saying.
The school person around overhead honum no.
Oh, okay. I know that place.
Yeah. Blackgate Kwabini.
Yeah, I know that.
We've been playing there every Monday. The thing is that I have kids there who come in and out to play. One slide them yes I will slide there. But so we've given a strict law say slide there, it's strictly a foul.
Caesar is not a slide.
So because of that, I have developed a lot of players. I'm also into the football thing. I've developed so many players, and there was, in fact, I have some players in the Premier League. Some of them are 18 years. Puma me push your mama a certain agent. No, see the fact so Ghana Premier League, on to me infano. That's what the agent told me.
So it comes back to
He told me that say Ghana Premier League. No, that's just by the way. But as to tell you, say AstroTurf and then natural grass, the big businessmen are not really investing in our football. And Kakrano Mube to me, they do AstroTurf.
Okay.
It will support some of these young ones.
If you just tuned in, we're having a discussion concerning coaches. For
Ghana
coaches,
football in
Ghana football. And they are going to bring out something, about the coaches who we're going to be
appointing
we've not heard anything, and we are still talking about the GFA. We're still talking about the Black Stars. We're still talking about the pitches and all of that. Now, the surprise I was telling you about, Kobna is joining us. I mean, he loves football. I know he plays football. He loves football, and I know he watches football. And
the musician.
Yes, the musician.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm saying, entertainment musician. Yeah, catch you.
Yeah.
Me patron our license. More agents and more fun right. Black Stars.
Baby, you see,
he's on the line.
He's on the line. So we would want. He just joined us, and we want to ask him what he feels about the coaches in Otoado out and whoever is coming in and whatnot. Hello. Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Good evening, Kobna.
Hello, good evening, Babiee Dappah.
And Kwabla na me to sit in the make football.
Nice. Oh
my yard, yeah, because and then Masha just say and we're talking about the coaches and everything. For people that do not know, maybe you won't Gonzaga Jones a bobo pa. Minim so bobo pa. Hangul boots. Hangul boots. Minim so bobo pa. And so hangul boots the crowd minim say boy adibia when you know you love football and you have your own opinions and others about it. So me patrol, just to ask you, want you to join in the conversation and ask you a bit about what you think this announcement of coach Koso with Otoado out and supposedly somebody else coming in, and who you think can do the job, and what you think is wrong, if there's anything wrong actually with our football association.
All right. Thank you so much. And good evening to all your listeners. You know, the truth of the matter is, we as Ghanaians who love football, and I say football people, I am surprised that we are not truthful to ourselves. Why am I saying that? Now, let's look at this a group of Black Star players. How many top flight players do we have in there? You will say Kudus, you say Semenyon, you say Thomas Partey. These are just 3 players. And to have a team, and as a national squad, looking at how well football is right now, so we're checking national squads of the Europeans, we're checking national squads of the South Americans, we're checking national squads, even within Africa here. We are even ranking and we're even top 5, if we are being very truthful. Because the quality of players and the quality of football have fallen drastically in Ghana. And we can all attribute it to the fact that we don't even have a formidable local league. So, I don't think our problem is coach. Our problem is how we can start a proper Black Stars project, a proper national team project that will groom players from the scratch, so that we can have the right quality of players in our national team. We say no coach can turn around our fortunes. No coach.
You didn't come on. No, I mean, Christian said the same thing over here. Say or no, he doesn't blame the coach. Or Phil say, we are going to get the same outcome because the interferences and all of that. The quality
is not there. Like the quality of players. Who you're very truthful to yourself. Who show world football to say the quality of football players awards here. I think our boys need to, step up their game by, training harder, by, pursuing higher heights in terms of playing the game. No, I don't see the quality. If we are playing in every Black Stars game, one more winning football, your partners will tell you. We seem not to play quality football on the pitch. We don't. It's been a long time since we saw a Black Star team like the 2006 squad, like the 2010 squad, like these two third generation of boys had 2 World Cups now. We've not had any team playing to that potential ever since.
So
even them playing to that potential and see how they struggled on the world stage. We need to get serious as Ghanaians if we really want to see our football go somewhere. The authorities need to get serious.
Okay, Kwabna Pacho. We were speaking about, Ellie was here, they talked about the academies and sending ye grooming or more ye grooming album agents for Nababe Fawom because Bedu baby, you know, when they are too grown or the call outside the country, they don't want to take them in. Yeah. They feel say or mumbo, even National League. By the time I young Crawford, no young players ni bedru some age be crank by now mobile league in the crown or mumo. Ain't you know?
You see, we are trying very hard to apportion blames. Academies are Ghana, which Ghanaian entity owns an academy in Ghana? Tell me, even there's not even one. It's all owned by foreigners. In Jordan, players don't form Munyina league anymore. Academies now are here for a purpose, and they are pursuing their agenda. You see, the problem is a national thing. Yeah, you know, because youth football codes like our days, I played codes. And the codes football is the foundation. We should have up to about, and we used to play at under 12, we used to play at under 14 or 15 before we to come to the 17s. Then who was our three, stages or system in a country? At least you have some quality players coming through the ranks, and it doesn't happen overnight.
Yes,
like what I'm trying to say, it doesn't happen overnight. We need to have a project for the national team, and there is no project.
Sporty FM.
Yes, sang Edin come off pitches now. We say some of us, well, let me still call them academy because yes, academy, your pitches no, it is not. Ellie, you mentioned you said a word for it's not safe. Yeah, it's not safe.
The AstroTurfs are.
Yeah, the AstroTurfs are very dangerous. Synthetic and then go crunch means like that. What is it? We're full moon in our drum up. So these are and I may know some catchers and girls today watch football and yes different from Mona Moje technicalities and all of that. But I was also saying, why don't we have an agenda? I'm asking this question also. I'm taking my bits. We need any agenda, GFA, we have a whole association concerned with football. Na ye just to tefne mama a fofrone or nim sabio football sembia or anything of the sort to go and be building all these things. Sabio yankasa mo being we want others to get involved. I mean, investors are good. Yeah. But if you want to do that, I'm thinking that there has to be a know-how. I was so with being somebody also association to let them understand this is my plan. Normal now won't me standard. But it seems as if we do not have any way. Under 17, under 19, do we even have the resources for them to build up to a national level?
You see, everything, when there's a will, there's a way. I strongly believe in my heart, we don't have a sports ministry, a Ghana Football Association, and its leaders are more passion to change the face or the football in the country. It's all about the passion to change it. For me, everything is possible. If we have a plan, if we have an agenda, we can be successful. For me, I think it's all about people and their personal gains and all. We don't have a national agenda. Well, say a national agenda, there will be a machinery driving it. For me, I think over the years, we keep deteriorating, which is very sad. Our football back in the days, some 20 years ago or some 30 years ago, was better than it is today. So what happened? Around this time, more and technology about people have stadiums which interchange into other things. People have like the Babiee Stadium, how magnificent it is, and the things it can do in terms of technology. 2026, and we are still playing on, AstroTurf media. me who say AstroTurf because it's so dangerous. It's so dangerous to play on those pitches. We keep doing it.
Me Padro, just your opinion. I mean, I know I know probably you've heard say ye Salaya or Muya for the coaches, no. But I say we have some three Portuguese if we or more there's a possibility.
I've seen Paulo Bento, I've seen who else? I've seen
Carlos will be. I didn't Corosh. The Corosh was Carlos Corosh was
okay, and then I think there's a third one.
There's a third one.
Yeah, I think
something Santos. So that Santos was it.
Oh yeah. Santos. That is what you call Portuguese. He's also Portuguese, right?
Into Fernando
Santos.
Fernando Santos. Okay. So I think a former Portugal coach, right?
Yes.
All right. For me, sure, maybe a problem the quality of players, though. Sure, when I remember one of youth football, one of the great Blasters players, or which I will be called a friend, coach Samamatefio.
Okay.
He used to say something. He says, if players are one and players are of that high quality, they don't even need a coach to coach them to play football. When you have quality players and they are together, there is unity around. The coach doesn't do much. Concentration is supposed to be on the playing body and how we can recruit the right players for the Blasters team. That's supposed to be the concentration.
The recruitment, Asema Wuken, have you not heard anything about the recruitment where we have too many interferences coming from here and there? Obi a tuning is no being so saleno and koyi on so person you wish him.
There you go. So we have an association who has so much influence on who plays for the national team and who doesn't play for the national team. We run a football association where people have players they are managing and they hold offices in our football FA. So maybe let me ask you, if you work with a GFA and you have a couple of players you are managing who think they are also fit to play for the national team, will you choose any other player apart from your own player you are managing?
God forbid.
Will you do that?
God forbid.
Good. You see, so our national team is full of conflict of interest selection.
I guess so. Yeah.
It's full of that. And that is the issue. It's not a coach. I think that the FA always want the coach they can manipulate, a coach they can dictate to. And that's the reason why we always, when there are issues like this, we go to the coach, go to the coach.
Okay, the last thing I wanted to ask is also where me personal me person me do baby I say we have too many hopes in some certain players and after we also football lovers na in bringing someone else's in and I trust a little to baby we have difficulties in accepting those players because we feel that no I was so the way baby I know be we true beti me ayensi yet not to bench me kasa asem we see asem bi so say kudus yes o injury ama abamu abu because to us no se kudus nka ho a ade no ebechia or something like that. Do you think it's healthy for us to think that way, or then there's always a way out, or then we are hang on to one person? We don't have several of those people. Like in my entertainment industry, I always say that we are used to creating stars and not superstars. Sana me kano me say me entertainment industry no per stars we don't want to create superstars into no edu baby na obi ebia Kwabna is looking for na Kwabna ye way and my yanko fa we ye so nim say Kwabna de betimi aye adwuma no, so we end up creating stars and not superstars. Is it the same thing with the football?
You see, with the football, if we are being very candid, we must agree to the fact that every Ghanaian national team, I don't know, media from the time I'm in free, I think some error who you pay a bit time. it's obvious. Every national team of Ghana always has that star, and always has those 2 or 3 players. You build a team around them. It's been a culture. It's been a norm. It's nothing new. But then we should have a Black Stars team built around our top stars. A bit me and my top stars now, almost to me are shining. You get what I'm saying? For example, now we all attest to the fact that Antoine Semenyo is our biggest player now, and he's doing so well with Man City. So I tell you, it's so well. And so, of course, every coach handling the Black Stars team should know that I need to build my team around this top marksman, based on the fact that he's finding the back of the net in recent times a lot. Okay, if Kudus was fit, of course, now you have Kudus and you have Semenyo, and then you have another top class player like Thomas Partey. These 3 players, these are the core. They're supposed to be the core of your team, whether you like it or not. It's like that everywhere. But then our problem of the way you see, and you're consistent with a management, or as a coach for the Black Stars. Look at the countries outside Europe. Look at what you say, Didier Deschamps. How many years has he handled the French national team? And your friend there, Southgate, Ujai, or not Kasapun willingly because he thought he could win trophy, and then he tried so many times. There has to be a form of consistency. And if we don't select the right players, and I say we don't have a system which selects the right crop of players to be in the Black Stars team, there is no way we can have consistency. We'll be a person player, baby. And then there is a problem. And your coach.
And it's a idea. World Cup, yeah, hope. Or don't be so straightforward, like hope.
Looking at the quality of football I'm seeing, our game against Panama is the only game I think we can try to do well. But then, I don't want to write Ghana up too completely because, one, we are a force when it comes to tournaments. And
Governor, let me get my panelists inside. Don't person they want to roast you. I'm gonna say Panama and they can bet their last cent to say Nkui. I don't know.
You see, the issue is who thought that we could beat Czech Republic? Who thought that we could draw with Germany at the World Cup? Looking at them and looking at us at the time. What am I saying? Like, that's what I'm saying there.
Who thought say we could beat Czech? Who thought that Cape Verde said on Beshayin?
Wow, Cape Verde team never want to see. I know. If sports journalists, player to player, these are quality players, head to head, player to player with the Black Stars. They were ahead of us. If we are being truthful. We only had
so if those players are better than us, then what's the guarantee that we can go and beat the Panamas and the Croatians and the England? Because our players now are not at that level.
The only players who are commanding first team football in that national team
setup, we are no match for them.
Semenyo, Kudus.
We are not with
Partey is not commanding first team.
We are no match for them.
We are no match for Panama. You see,
I'm saying, you see, what I'm saying is, Ghana Black Stars is a good tournament team. You see, there are certain teams which don't really do well, but then at a tournament, you can't really write them off. And Ghana seems to be that kind of a team.
And Kwabena.
So that's the only, that's where I'm banking my hopes. That's the only point I'm banking my hopes at, but not as in our quality.
But unfortunately, unfortunately, every tournament that Ghana goes, our first game is not as good. We try to do well in our second games, but the opponents you're meeting, just for instance, in 2014, we played our first game against, was it USA? We lost, and then the second game was against Germany. That was our best game of the tournament. It was a 2-2 draw against Germany. And then the last game against Portugal, we lost and we were kicked out. In the last World Cup as well, our first game in 2022 in Qatar, our first game we lost to Portugal. The second game, we won against South Korea, which was a very nervy one. The last game against Uruguay, we said, oh, we're going to win that one, and we lost. So usually our first games at every World Cup is tricky. And this time we're playing Panama in the first game. And this is a team that we don't even have a coach now. He's now coming to do skirmishes and to get the team ready.
Yeah.
We might not be sure how we're going to play against this Panama team who is already preparing. They played against South Africa and they beat South Africa 2-1. They have a Spanish coach who is doing very well with them.
Yeah.
So we might struggle in that game. The second game against England will be difficult for us if we don't do well in that one. Then our last game is against Croatia in the third game. So it's going to be a difficult one for us in this World Cup.
You see, what we are failing to understand, Kwabena, here, we have a system that has failed. Look at something here. Are you aware? For the past, let me say, for the past 6, 7, 8 years, after Jan retired from the national team, we've not had a single striker who has given us double figures, even with his own club football. Even in the national team, we don't have a striker that we can look at and say, in the midst of difficulty, when he gets a 30-second chance. Now, another problem we are facing now is that the 6 and 8, which happens to be the heart of the team, we are having inconsistency of pairs. 6 and 8. We don't even know. And the two of them don't know each other. They don't complement each other's style of play. Chemistry, no? Now, we don't have a ball juggler at the 10th position now who is going to split defense, be the decider of the game, look for the striker to give the split passes. Who can take on his feet? Who can take on 1, 2, 3 defenders? Kudus is hurt.
Yeah.
Now, the only hope we are relying on,
a really big blow for us.
Yes, the only hope we are relying on is Antoine Semenyo, who is going to operate from the flanks.
Yeah.
The question now is, if Antoine is operating from the flanks, who then becomes the creative midfielder that we are craving for? Who then becomes that deadly striker we are yearning for? And then who is going to play on the other side of the flanks to give the team a very flying dynamics in terms of attack? These are the questions. And when the team comes for break, Omu Real League now, Kwabena, this is where the danger is. So Omu Real League now, they have less than 2 weeks for the Mondial to start. Which coach is going to use 2 weeks to study these boys and instill his philosophy, his game plan, tactics into the team ahead of the tournament?
So Mebao, before we let Kwabena go, like in Kwabena, do we have any possibility in your opinion? Do we have any possibility? As a Caesar, why you combat it?
On paper, maybe on paper, we don't look good. We don't look good. We don't look good at all. We don't look good.
Typical Ghanaians, we are looking for a miracle.
The contribution of the panelists who just spoke. I mean, everything he said is quite on point. We don't have the quality. We don't have that. I mean, that group which we can say these guys can fight. Like I said, I'm only banking my hopes on the fact that yes, our first games at the World Cup has not been good in terms of we've not even won any first game at the World Cups we've been. But I am believing that when they wear the national colours, they can actually go out there and put up a fight and try to get something out of this. But I don't have that hope that we can go past the first round. It's quite unfortunate. Right now, it's
sad, but it's sad, but it's an honest opinion, and come away with it. I mean, that's what I was hoping for, some small way. Yeah, you bet me I see the demo, but kono. Yeah, father, the day are you, bra? Bra, what do you know what saying? Why the day are you? I'm saying for the day are you, bra? What do you know saying?
You see, we've developed a certain culture in this country. Look at how we retired a player like Asamoah. Look at how we retired him. We are doing the same thing with the DIU. You see, we should understand that there are certain players as more camp where it brings some form of motivation, because experience is very important. Going to the World Cup, you need at least 1 or 2 players be older to be in the midst of the young players to actually, calm their nerves, because it's heavy. And right now, player being fine. Jordan, our captain has that experience, which he can, but then just him alone is not enough.
Definitely, just him alone is not enough.
Yes, if we had the DIU in our team who come off the bench, let's say 70th minute, 75th minute, to decide the game when we are in trouble. Are you getting what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
We should be strategic in whatever way. So yes, looking at the crop of players we have at the Black Stars camp right now, I don't see why we should have dropped the DIU. We should be in our camp.
As someone can me damn my head, but walk up now. He should be
in our camp.
Bonzema 7.
See your football now. After 60 minutes, after 65 minutes, we substitute. He comes in. He takes on the armband to get the team. I see. Nana.
Yes, I know what Babiee do.
But Samoajan, when we needed him to be our top player, you the captain Samoajan, Samoajan, and it's the same as who did that. And we must watch it.
Yeah, that's a bit back up now. Inti, Neokosi, what happened to Sabon Wabashani?
Oh, Namia do my Pia Meshabi was and Pia Meshabi so a Canada, USA.
Hey, sir. Everybody's there was another question about stadium, say, and P Stadium, Konenia, dear, Mimico Stadium, no. Jam after Stanley Jam 25 years. Me 2 minutes, would you love to actually go to a stadium one time? I will visit the stadium and.
I used to, as a teenager, those days, because of course there were always big games. The derbies were amazing. Whenever Accra Great Olympics and Asofoko played, it's a big game. Whenever Accra, Asofoko and Kumasi and Santa Kotoko plays, it's a big game. There were so many big games going on, and lately our local football is not that attractive. Honestly, let's be honest. Any attractive, and I think the FA must find a way to advertise it properly, to bring that kind of attraction to it.
All right, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Wadaje. Thank you so much, and it's well taken. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. On Betty Nina. All right, thank you. About a GFN coaching some and the Black Stars are also what we are expecting, what we are lacking, what else we can do. Problems. We can hardly solve all these problems. I'm hoping that this time we would find a solution, saying a permanent to cry now close to 70% to crying you're bad. We're still on Sporty FM 106.1 and on the Sporty Drive. I'm here with Caesar Elikondo and Christian Mensah, licensed man. So yeah, Europe. Caesar so on Tiasia say, "What would this is? On crowd you also on 1.19. Catch them young 16 what over call." Because then I have a moon astro turf anyway. Kwabna so no do astro turf no one yada because who nim now we should go now we yes our best idea we from na be Ghana map. would one is sedimentary rock on is rocks near is one what was it sedimentary meta and betu we fru munina. Moving on. I come away one just I'm samba back near Babiee, but we're moving on also into a relationship, sportsmen and relationship. Me kaya mrebi a trim. Kasamame.
My young round up on topic way.
What was around here?
Oh, just about 5 minutes.
5 minutes. There be 5 minutes.
Because Ghana 40.
5 minutes, no. Okay. Get round here.
More kasana man kasabi.
Kasa.
I am the optimist type of person. I don't believe in it. Especially after many early betina when we all agreed, came to a consensus, say Otuado is not good enough. We provided the stats and figures and all that. Sesia Otuado ko. Sebe, okay. We've seen things happen when new coaches take over. Sesia no yenim coacha or Babiee take over Black Stars. No?
Patrick Schaefer.
No.
Abba.
Agenda almost set it, but it's possible.
Oh no, it's not been confirmed. But a possible something.
There's a possibility. Oh, Mama, fine.
He's currently with the national team.
Wait,
yes, of course.
He's the technical advice.
Waji Afconda. Waji Africa Cup of Nations.
Cameroon Afconda. And he has been the one who has been supervising, more like advisor to Otuado. He's seen the teams that have come through the idea. Now, in terms of assembling a team now, he has a fair idea of who have come through the ranks and who are on the list in terms of players who have been called up. And he has the coaching experience. He's not been at the touchline for years now, though, so that is the question mark. But in terms of the knowledge about coaching, he has it. He knows our squad in terms of the wider range.
The new one.
The new ones, yes. So he can be able to assemble a team because he's been with the team for some time now. So in terms of getting quick response to getting a team and coaching, he has that. Compared to somebody who is coming new. So
who has to come.
Your squad, come and see who are potentials to fit his system, and then now take you to the World Cup. So these are the dynamics. And I'm not surprised if some management members are trying to play this agenda and say, okay, well, since we don't have time, let's just take him to the World Cup.
Let's finish
whatever the case is, a new coach will take over. Whether he's been around or we will have a new head coach. But, I've seen too many things to suggest, say, we shouldn't write off the Black Stars. Your team na bad, sir. And bad, sir. How they compare some other countries are more at par in terms of the World Cup now. You players. If you move for Panama, you could players we have more players than Panama.
I think so. We should be our own competition.
The thing is that the thing is that Panama are well coached. You're well coached. That's why certain results they have to do.
Football is all about coaching. When you're not well coached, you're not good enough.
Yes.
Well, and our guest was also saying that, well, you can have a good coach, but if the players themselves, they're also not good.
You see, one thing about
it's
national
not about players
team football,
not being good. It's about players now. Wako form why they don't have the chemistry, they don't sink in and all of that.
So one thing about country football and as a national team football, and said you have a wide array of players, and this is a club footballer. Oto we are and one are you so. I don't know. Ube to me invited by 500 players, different profiles. What you say? In the 2006 World Cup, say near what Sheila Iliasu not booking face or Ghana. Omo de neko World Cup. Boni. Ye were other local players omo call World Cup no in Germany. Omo bobo ni ye. So say ye di ni eto the fact say Sibo any Thomas Partey Pena akoye say ni ana Elisha Usu ana say maybe the new coach no Babiee Dappah obekwa kuji obi a training kan
Emirenti Wasan
exactly na make say e bia new coach no eba obe discover player bia ode ne beba beto team no mu obeye de Ghana ni bia hwehwe until that means that you call World Cup na Maybe you don't care about Ghana. Then you will hear.
Nana make some say maybe and Nana make some say one now can say okay there are some people maybe coach Aba or no who potential anyway. Once Ghana no yeah 24 million or 24 million coaches. What is here? No be so suti e say ana wakwa we o mo be kwa than na ba behemu but the interferences
never make us say there are coaches Oba who can't say onye. There are coaches there.
But
national team. No, you cannot make a child. No, maybe. Sister, baby, you know the government and government, representatives. That's the Ministry of Youth. They are part of the reason why I am Otuado.
You know,
yes. Now, because I GF in Kwana Umpa.
I know we sell out. Because
Ellie, am I lying? Minister of Youth and Sports. I think say higher no buy.
I see he does have confidence in the coach.
Also, only confidence of coach. Coach no. So they are the reason why I'm
Caesar, that is where
they are the main reason why I'm
That is where we need to hold the FA responsible. Let me tell you why. I am in support of Otuado. Otto no be angazo.
Otto was massa.
No, you're not getting my point.
The guy is not good enough. Let's be honest.
This is what I'm saying. We all know that Otuado is not good, right?
O say no dey what can we
the question is
monim so you good now we never share.
Why do you wait
for something to happen?
Why do you wait to this time? Before you start.
Now ukwakoye wedding now we red flags no. Now o say aka 2 weeks to wedding no. Now we red flags no. Now aka 3 days to the wedding. That's still when red flags, no.
But the red flags.
Now, say, oh, I bet you spend this
relationship status. Now, red flags.
What the red flags say? But the relationship depends on the red flags.
Baby, now, I say, I got 3 days. I say, I got 3 days. What we say? But who be a meti? I say, Obano, budget or the bread, Bemano, 250,000 Ghana cedis. Meanwhile, Beme ni oye obia ope nisika
250,000 meaning like 2.5 billion old Ghana. Yes. And their budget for what?
Wedding. For the wedding, one day event, no. Or the bread Bema. Me a modest.
Wow.
And yet,
Caesar, again, you are finding excuses.
What I am saying is. Christian
early science. Listen to the people.
The people can always not always not be right.
Listen. Every football person in this country saw from the beginning that Otuado and we all knew from the beginning.
Early.
Oh yes.
Maybe since we started playing football, Ghana and FIFA, we've never gone through any qualifying phase without winning a single game in the qualifying phase. But under Otuado, it happened. We played World Cup qualifier against Niger, Angola, any Sudan. We couldn't win a single match among this team.
Two persons just think was a permanent dada.
No. FA president, no, every year interview. I don't say they wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt because. Who can say
with our money?
Maybe. So no, they will call World Cup. And I'm a do you know what they will call World Cup? Or the World Cup World Cup mean this is the second World Cup.
What happened?
Very fair. The other one on Nigeria, he won against Nigeria.
He qualified us.
He won against Nigeria. Last one, no, they are calling.
No.
About 2 matches.
No, between Afcon and World Cup,
first 1-0 and I'll call Nigeria 1-1.
Into one that they qualify,
and I'll qualify.
And no, they qualify for World Cup.
Is it not the same Otuado Mayambo Afcon?
Baby, Afcon and the World Cup. Afcon and World Cup.
Hey, World Cup.
As simple as that.
Mefa Afcon, do you know why? Do you know why? Wait, do you know why?
I had a World Cup in here.
No, it's been 40 plus years.
Afcon is easier to win than the World Cup.
Afcon is easier to win. And it's been 40
in terms of Sikano Bizansa.
A tournament you used to dominate before Egypt and Co started coming stronger.
That's the Afcon you're talking about.
That's the Afcon. Over 4 no, now Egypt will 2.
Oji AFCON now Obenya Sika.
Every 40 plus years.
Oji AFCON now Obenya Sika.
100 years from now.
Ghana qualify for World Cup na keke. Sika now Obenya.
100 years from now.
Way more general with that fundraising. Sadia no, never back about me person me but a bit deviated from what we are talking about. But you know, it's something I was keeping on the scene.
You see the truth they say.
What I'm saying, my focus now is what are we going to do after the World Cup? What is the roadmap?
We'll build from the scratch.
What are we going to dissolve the whole football?
No, then Christian because Christian or Hame. You see, he's worrying me. There be a come land me point and then moving on to other things.
Caesar land the plane. Lana.
They catch one say you see all the things they are saying say oh new coach but there are new coaches at Omaba national team. They've completely turned things around. And this thing is a gamble. Football coaching it can be it's a gamble. Who bet to for coach be like
coaches that have turned something around.
Greece 2004 Euros no they had a virtually unknown team.
Right.
Almost team no be anymore and they are here. They won the tournament. Almost share all the big just say about 14 of the 16 nations.
They had a good coach. They had a good structure.
Yes, but Omo team, nobody knew them.
Structure we don't have, even way before coaching.
Nobody knew their team. But they went on to win the tournament, beat Portugal, beat all the big nations or competition. What I'm saying here is that a good coach changes everything. And when the good coach comes and he's allowed, it changes a lot of things within a very short time. We are on our way to announcing the head coach by Monday. From Monday till time I boy a final friendly match. Maybe we might not have the time players need be release for that friendly match because here was a match against Mexico. Your name Mexico boy in May. I think that will be our final friendly match, right? Your name Mexico match, he will get the time to be able to assess at least the French players no more. But any good coach will be taking charge of the Black Stars will have a foreknowledge. Obe study team know the weaknesses and the strengths of the team. Obe set it up the technical setup. Before they go into, they will discuss all of these things. In the Oko World Cup there is a huge possibility. Said that new coach, there is BBIFN a new manager bounce.
Right.
New coach bati mo obi are motivated. Obi are motivated. Na original bobo no. We can have that for the World Cup. And to who say Ebia Yebeko World Cup we might beat a Panama, any Croatia, and we'll go like, hey, I did where I see and see.
Okay. As we are wrapping up and then going into that way, Mami activated the call lines.
Yes.
The number to call on is 0542 571061 0542 571061. Yedin komo efa ye coach eba selected for the Black Stars new coach to aduko. We need a new coach now, and we're talking about that. We're talking about Kudu's injury and how it affects the Black Stars, the morale, the motivation, the structure of GFA concerning Black Stars in the World Cup. Ya ka bibi kakra fa ya AFCON na ye kokɔ na eba your selection, your players no yes omu ni chemistry. It means the players no you just needs good coaching. It means to say the coach there ain't changing anything. It's about players if we don't have the right players and I don't think we do not have a right player, but I just think that we need to find a way to do that. And the number I'll bet me after was so 0542 571061 0542 571061 ofra oba wudin ne baby a wokase free no wabone tell ni etimi afofoforo e di abaso. Hello mete won kampacho udin, your name and where you're calling from? Yo Ishmael kasa yetio hey Ishmael meet you. I think so. The last thing I met here and say Ishmael say yeah. Yes, it's a coach, no. Okay, hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Your name and where you're calling from, please.
Okay, Sefri Kumasi.
Okay, Sefri Kumasi. Me pa papa odin the same.
You need to go mention.
Yo, bra kwa me kabie.
Master no obika so saba Robert Sabana.
Me pa cho say.
Biti name idi the panel asmiti name biu. Idi no idi ba ku biti Robert Sabana.
Ah, me pa cho koso. Aye.
Then obo has of kunana.
Na san komo nana wodi.
Ah, the idi na meti idi na chele nto wo so na bisa so no ana. Me kan idi na.
There no kwabna na kwabna nana ono so e ma ne submission tini a wo be kan mpacho. Yeni nkomonko.
Ah, okay. Coach ni de no nko na fu from bra na.
Na fu from bra. Na wadrim no coach bi wo wadrim anka wonya ya wo no betimi aba be sesa nyama mu ana.
Coach ni de me coach bi o be aba tinka we dey say why me hu do so ye bia ye hu
No correct.
Do so ye bia why me hu nti obi so ma ya do go kan se do be better dam do no we.
Yo, me da se bra kwame. Yo, me da se pa. All right, so who so betimi afra 0542571061. 0542571061. Baby Okase free within we on Sporty FM 106.1. Ye din komo efa ye coaching no ho otu adu coach of Frobe ba why na ebeni. Hello? Udini baby afra free. Hello?
Janet.
Hello?
Janet.
Yo, me pacho kasayenko. Speak.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir. Emmanuel. Okay, speak.
So, this country, you are not doing football. We are pretending. We are not doing football in this country. We are not serious as a country. Okay. We can go and take Guardiola, Mourinho, a club, to come and coach this black starting, and nothing better will come out of it. Because the basis is not there. Look at Ghana man. What are we doing at Ghana man? Here they were. We have been building this Ghana man thing more than like how many years now? What are we trying to achieve over there? I don't get it. This country, I don't know what is wrong with us. We want to win, and we are not doing the football very well. We are not developing our football, and we want to win. How can you win? Look at our junior team. Look at the last junior team that we are. You know when did we have an under 20, under 22, under 20 or under 17 player in our Black Stars team? When? We are not doing the transition very well, and we want our league and we want our senior team to be perfect.
What do you think about our squad right now? They call World Cup now. What do you think about it?
See, I've never seen any Ghana team that is so bad like this. See, the team is not good. The team is not good. Now we have granted, as a nation, now we are struggling. We are struggling. We don't have players. Because we are not doing the basics right. We reflect what we are doing. Look at the country. Look at what you are doing. I stop them everywhere, like destroying players' career. Where are you going? I say if they like, make them bring all the best coaches for Ghana. They don't fit do anything.
Thank you so much. Ono so neka krobe kana no say nyama ya sure definitely I mean we will say dangerous. I think this is the third person I'm hearing some say sure definitely onko ye. We need to get some guidance on that one. Also betimi afre the number to call on is 0542 571061 0542 571061. Obetimi afre and then we have a conversation about that. Nkomo na ye di no. Okay, hello.
Good evening, madam.
Good evening, sir. Your name and where you are calling from?
I'm Francis calling from Amprobi.
Okay, let's go on.
Yeah, I just tuned in my radio to your frequency, and I've heard you people discussing about Otuado. Am I lying?
You are not lying.
Okay, but please let me ask you this question. I know your voice sounds like there's a lady working at the TV3 called Sister Baby. Is it you?
Yes, sir, it is me.
Oh, wow. I like you so much, okay? Oh, nice. So you are now shifting your distance to sports, right?
Yeah.
Oh, fine. Okay, nice. Mr. Baby, oh, you are a true professional, eh?
Thank you very much.
Well, I love. Let me go straight to my point, and Otuade is gone already, so we shouldn't wait our time for discussing Otuado. And the new coach called Carlos Corres, right? Is it a new appointed coach?
No, he's not. He's part of the Yisaleno, but he's not.
Okay, he's part of the selection, right? But my problem is Black Stars, there's no leader in Black Stars as I'm speaking to you now. So for me, some of people are crying for Dede Andre Dede Ayew. For me, in my opinion, if Dede comes to the team, it will help us because there's no leader in this team. You get me right? And especially in the number 10 position, Dede will fit for that position. I'm not saying that Kudus is now in this, so that I'm great for that. I'm not great for that simply because so far as his injury, he can't go to the World Cup. We have to replace him. So for me, Dede is fit for that position. He can play it better for us. You get me right? So for me, that's my opinion. And I have a question for you. Can I ask you?
Yes, please ask.
Samanyo, is it a real striker or is operating from the wings?
Oh, yeah, wingo.
Winger. And to Samayo, the end, am I unfair into Samayo because Samayo or Bo Abucha is quite different than when it comes to the national team. You'll be more your player team they don't perform well in their class, but when it comes to the national team, they perform very well. Do you get me right?
Yes, I get you right.
Yeah, it's baby say yeah, Samayo there because me need that Samayo so. Because some of our national team are on go to me of any.
Some I can say you made that's a power. So when you go to into no so our brochura one must I wing and but in a quack wing and baby I'm within a babashano a very problem kakra no so not drink children no man drink children won't so dear will be to me afraid the number to call on 0542 571061 Emre any come up a brave honor baby I just have about 15 minutes. Hello,
mommy, my joy.
Yeah, wo frɛ fi wodin obi ahụ ye bebe obi ahụ ye
the fresh is a to biase
yo wo so kakra betimi aka na yentie
no kakra betimi aka say ngoso me de otu adukọ wake up na ba nti ya kede no ko ba na nka mo apam no no mo de nipa foforo na ba na ba bo African qualify na hwe se na ho de tie ansa na bo wake up no qualify no so nti ya pam ni a wakat na ntan de oba no mu hwe nti this is your move plan.
Yes, so you don't know say no more than a banner near you know. I feel no so by there, my day, my try my quay, and I no. You go so bet to me for 0542 571061. Should I wondering? Hello.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, my patron. Me tell can we dini baby afrefi?
Yeah, this is Barry from Adinka.
Okay.
My shout out to every day. Agogo.
Shout out.
Yeah. You see, I agree with Agogo. You see, Agogo say the problem is from the AC side. It's true. You see, the way they are running our football in this country is not fair. Like, they're not doing well at all. You see, you can't tell me, that the player, the coach doesn't deserve the work. But he keep doing the work. He keep doing the work. If you realize that he's not good enough, sack him before this time. Not this time. This time, who are you bringing? I said, if you go and bring Guardiola and Virgin Club, the problem will still be the same, bro. So it's better look good thing and move on. You can't continue like this, bro. Thank you.
Q2, ultimately, we said there's something about football that people are really passionate about, and it's about time that we realize that It's about time. Hello. Bajo for the scratches. Hello. Okay, so we were having that conversation. I mean, this whole thing about coaching and coaching, when your papa players say. We're banner Black Stars. Hello.
Hello, mommy.
Papa.
What you to say?
Yes, what do more? You think come?
Yes, in some no can go. I assume because I assume I got, but I say, no. See, Obi can't bet me the Pep Guardiola and all of that. We can have the best players. Sorry, your family Nanake and I really need fresh quality. So, and you know, the American say, Obey me and your players need any coach, Papa. But say, as you know, I send your media, Yama and Ye, because interest of players on the pop last time, I will everyone too much. You won't conform to my bubble. Say, the players are back Ghana. I'm a sell Kevin Pisboati. You retire Masamoja very early. You retire Stephen Apia. All these players, you know, is it and then more at so Bokorosia. About club football. And you know, say, as you know, any good coach. Now allow coach, you know, ask our say for good players. And you send the team, send a person or bona, you better break. Yet, you may want to say, on teaching, and you know, yeah, man, in last time. In some basa. And the second say, aside from Dede and Kudus, you knew Pia, it was Pia locally, internationally. Say, bit my boss, I know my ten. I'm a net could say prayer in the create. And I don't fair no can say Semeno Bohu. Semeno only more because of course city or no more what to say or no more say 4 seasons ago. It's because coach, you know, and Atasa Cherno and only players that walk around Semeno bet mama Semeno are productive. So if Blaster, the coach does not see the players that can make each other productive. Yeah, Bob, yeah, and a man who had on Bob, because who's obeying to Semeno, or who's obeying to Kudus, or who's obeying to Dede, Jordan, or who's obeying to Inaki Williams, and all the players. Oh, Renchi, who's obeying to Renchi, the look ball left as a right back. I'm a player who's here. And you know, Otuado assembly there is there the goal. Only one players next year. And you coach Papa. Now, FNA allow the coach to work. Can the better also review? Because that's what's happening everywhere. The FNA leaves the coach to work. What point to money? If you want to feed in your players, at the end of the year, and some of what you do players. But your Korean say, a bad thing. Because Ghana, no football, football, no Korea, MPP, NDC, politics, everything goes dead. It is a mama football, no, every time, you know, any team they should do, it's not a team no so brand. Because in Susumo, Tamnani and Susumo team nature, the team was doing well. I'm going to make Egypt 6 near Maniama. It is the Susumo, Mama, we need win back the love. No, it's not from the players, it's from the FA how they are going to do that thing for each manifest on the field. No, and the time will win back your love. Now, Pobi, now 1 year there. Now, look at it open. Now, one speaking the love language. How do you win the person back? And they should look at this very well. Right.
Yo, may I say? I quite to say one thing I've learned sitting here as a football and as a relationship because they be now red flags bum now you smooching bum now you bum football is a relationship. And you know was able to make good boyfriend, good girlfriend, and any players because and no parameter because the way they're talking about it, it looks like football has its own relationship and you need to study it to be able to do it. In common day, I had it. Also, so better me afraid. Na yakoso. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yo, your name and where you calling from? Boko Papa.
Hello, can I talk?
Please talk.
Okay. So, can you remember what Kate said when they were unveiling Otuado?
I'm hearing say I say no more. My try my way.
And that Otuado has finished business. So he has come to finish what he has left. You see, that's insolent. And they don't respect Ghanaians. They do everything they like. Can you tell me in which country the owners of football clubs runs the football in the country? If you are serious as people, we will leave our football for this. I don't even know what to say. I want to use a word, but I don't want to use it. It's not radio friendly.
Yes.
You see, they are pushing us to the wall. They are pushing Ghanaians to the wall. They don't respect it. Now, we have a 500,000 pending that we have to pay to Otuado. And you with this money, it's not the FA. It's not you the FA that will pay this money. It's Ghanaians. It's from our tax money. And you don't listen to us. A coach will bring how they call it, a squad, and will not come and sit down to account to Ghanaians. This is why I call this one. This is why I call this one. We just be in comfort of his zone, and we just release a squad. That in the question and answer. Are we serious as a country? Madam, have a good evening.
You have a good evening too. You go so in common we have this conversation to talk about. Actually, I think I should do that conversation, and then we can, because I'm reading. It's about the sportsmen and relationship. I know said there are a lot of things that are going on. You kill it because for me, I wanted to kill that thing long time ago. TikTok, social media, Facebook, on I would want to snap on keka near to think come on. A friend is saying, Mommy, Adi, move anything. Why? I sister, yes, I'm Ramsey and come on from me. Men can roll. Was it? Nami nim say Kofi Aduanum no a sportsman or a sportsman. Nancy Anna mi was yes Kofi Aduanum a sportsman. Na just say sister Fua Singaton Nikuru no asem. Personally, I do not even want to even talk about it. You will be fiasem. See nanke be hunu say you will be fiasem wa. Nanko bi ntimi nka ho asem because e bi wo fie. Ne yakoso no o say ena make say ena me come kakra wo mu ne meja to because personally, before somebody will get me talking about their issue, need a triamika. I don't enjoy speaking about people when I'm not getting paid for it. And I expect that to be reciprocal. We so come as someone or making sure see a triamika. And yes, I can what you say, but one other was some waba. It is a national cake, no. If you decide to, I mean, in this life of ours, men can say, Abia, Sebio Juma now, and any Pumwa Juma. I was saying, who say, if you're not even taking it out there, people are already wanting to know what's inside. So if you have that vim, say what the backwa bonti and crofobaba be di mutasania, ebi ni wo mufie. Ceasefire. Yenya hon komo. There are so many things that are going on. If you friend of bloggers, they are very good bloggers, they are very bad bloggers, and there are people that are just scouting for content so that to boost their something because when you monetize it, sikaka kare free muba. And there's clickbait and all of that. Asamna won't can, Ni won't can cry stress you on one no more saying Toronto na yen ya can want some more saying no creno. Sister, I be a ye, Jaika, na and die off. As someone became your day. Me need TikTok, me need Snap, me need wine. Me jai sad near my check. And to quanto me tell my mamma can overcome your mean but me jai sound common idiot. Nya me can say. Yenya e manin ka me hu se press release na ekum yenja manin ka one man me ka enkoduru ba bi akwaduru no. Sometimes I know you need to vent because a lot of people are saying a lot of things. Me Babiee Dappah me nya kura ware 6 months arrest send netie ekoyi ni ejai. The thing is, if you get married, everybody's happy about it. It wasn't really out there. One can't rubia. Obezo jai and can't rubia. Kona kujai. Simple
as that.
Nyanko ya nim sister. enko yanim omo a we explain chiro mu nyina entertainment omo de ka bi keke ade chia obi amfa ho. Let the next something that is trending come. You really feel cry. Ghana, as someone 1 week. Make can't you better country no. Sabi you minim so emi nua keto na emi nua penny and asa me na bo o emi nua keto akra na say bia me no bo nto na me no bo size. Say na tie bia no. I think he has to just let go. Me ne papa no so a me ka no me nyi papa ni mfiri mu. Ye say papa no onye guy. What does he say onye guy? Kofi onye guy. What's onye guy? But what I'm saying is me ne papa na me nka bi. De bia me ka me say me
nka bi.
E na me ka no. Say me dia me ka ne me say me ni ono a me nka bi so on kan ye no. Ye nim say o chena bi ana ade be che obaba abeka bi. What I'm saying is say wasem ba wona ye ka ho asem wona ye news. If you choose not to talk about it, it dies off.
Yeah.
If you want to talk about it,
you water it and make some.
Baby, one of these things, you know, we've been married for years. Some of us. I mean,
how are you?
Oh, it's 8 years, dear.
8 years. And what about you? You're trying to bring you. What about you?
Oh, 10.
Christian, what's word with 10?
Yeah, true.
But you see, our Riano is such a way, sir. And you're perfect too.
Right.
When people talk about it, you say, oh, Nkofo, it's become like a cliche.
Let's not talk about this like it's a podcast kind of thing, relationship. Let's talk about sportsmen. We are boring. You know, my young Canada to certain Nkofo cano. As a higher sportsman.
No. Now say Kofi a sportsman. My assignment with Kofi.
Kofi no, yeah, sportsman no. Yeah, what am I to say?
Baby say boring. It's boring dating sports journalists.
Yeah, because let's not talk about.
Are you including the players, the athletes, or
no? It's fun with the players. It's fun.
Or are you just talking about journalists and
sports?
No, I'm a sportsman. Department to be on the level of boring. No?
Yeah.
You also a department that will take your husband away for weeks.
So you see, what I don't want to talk about is to make whatever you're talking about seem as if it's important to talk about it. You'll be fearsome. What I want to talk about is sportsmen in relationship. Early in this year, you say I went to Germany anyway. What kind of relationship is this?
Mr. Christian said, "Oko player contract signing across, you know, or the Nigeria is busy with raising the house, and he's going to bring the money back home."
I want to say, at the end, say, oh yes, sports are home. Oh yes, sports are. Baby, oh yes, sports. Sports for no. Sika kakra umu, and on say yes, sika kakra or dokakra. So to kwan na disika bafia. At least you might be a settled.
No,
fridge, fridge. You know,
there's time for everything. What yes, yeah. Sabio, senior journalism, crowd, I say, and yes, sportsmen are now we are. Your parents, you be on more truck and in your many now, we're caught track and you wait days and now my 1 week be no my 1 month no my. You can't change it to him now, Coco, dating band boy, dear. 3 months were my needing now can be what you say. But there are things that probably it gets into that marriage where a sports person that you can do so that it will level up.
The truth of the matter is.
Because me sure black coffee that's all
No, the truth of the matter is you need to marry a partner that understands the assignment.
Okay.
It's not only for women, we the men.
There are women in sports also.
There are women in sports that the job demands most of their time. And if you don't get a partner who understands and is willing to build the relationship and the marriage, less than 4 months it will collapse. It will collapse. If she doesn't understand the nature of your job, the routine of you as a husband, a father, and a worker, less than 4 months it will collapse.
Is there any truth or there? Yeah, truth or there? What are some of the what are some of the complaints? Elika.
one thing they say, our remusem dear.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like sportsmen, I mean, when you guys gather, there will be one particular thing that runs through with sportsmen. Like your wife says the same thing. Your wife says the same thing. Your wife says like it runs through.
You know, Babiee, this is a normal thing. Women, right?
One can say I'm a woman.
No, it's what I'm about to say is factual. You cannot run away from it. Women can never, ever be satisfied in this life.
No, satisfied.
Give her the attention. She will complain about money. Go out there, work your ass out for 24/7. Bring the money. There will be something she will still complain about.
And I'm in balance diet, Anna.
Bring the money.
No, you have to.
Balance yourself.
She will tell you that Nakojo,
it's not all about money.
It's not all about money.
So you give small attention, small money.
Home for 1 week without working.
Oh, anyhow, ni.
Nakojo Nkwejuma.
There be Kwejuma kakra. For attention, bra kakra. First bra kakra. Vacation kakra.
You can't have it all. You can't have it all.
It's not all. It's not all. Kakra kakra.
No, you can't have it all.
It will be the scale of preference.
Yeah, of course.
So media said there are people or tied to coin. And almost always out of the country. And Babiee Dappah, what he does is that or spending 95% of the time with their spouse and children. And it's they go out together, spend time together, or be making sure that the time now was spending with it's a quality time for the family.
Who measures quality time?
No. Sir, or too quiet, like or tie too quiet, or spending a lot of time outside. Into a bar, no amount quality time. The time.
Yeah,
like you're saying, quality time. You see what I'm telling you. Let me speak on the woman's side of things. Me 60% man-minded, but I can tell you the 40% that really makes sense. Women are not satisfied with basics. A lot of things we're not satisfied with because we're created like that. Women are magicians. That wouldn't be maybe. But what I'm saying is that. That's why I say who measures quality time. So in measuring it, you need to know. You just don't do anything. You communicate what you're doing. That is where satisfaction come in. At the end, I'll pay. Let's talk, so that you know that okay, you might be thinking you are doing enough. Probably you're doing too much. You might be thinking you are doing less. Probably you're doing enough. The only way we would know is when you sit. I know, and I understand you're married. The madness levels. That's what I'm saying. The madness levels. I can't say we all women are the same, but I can tell you the basics. You communicate with her, and then she'll give you the madness. Masa, choose your choice. There's madness. Now, foul poison, and manage it. You understand? But what I'm saying is that when you think you're giving that person a quality time, you see it to be quality time. The person doesn't even see that. And I'm saying it side both ways. Won't feel say when I'm when I'm bambani na ebi kwen ya no na mepe. What you say? Oh, to adia mo bi ebisa say, do you like this? You understand? And that is what we call attention. Communication is what most women, call attention. It's when you communicate and know what I want, what I don't want, which is actually very vast. When you say no, it's yes. When you say yes, it's no. When it maybe, it's no. It's always. But when you are with your woman, you will understand her no and her yes and her maybe. It differs with everybody, but you will understand her language. It differs with everybody. But what I know is you communicate that. People see us different, my job, it takes me out, it takes me this, it takes me that. You get people that are insecure, you get people that are saying a whole lot of things about you. But you see, so if you meet that person, that partner that understands your job, wants to build with you, wants to understand things they don't understand, you just need to figure it out. What you say, and then maybe if I have a partner in the future, I tell you, better than we fought, so I didn't sleep at home. Master, how does that work? If we don't stay at one place, how do we solve it? It goes over.
Is the way they talk?
We saw it practical.
If you enter reality, be different.
That's why they talk say. I enter reality way. No, but
the thing is, marriage is different for everybody. What works for you might not work for
somebody.
And You see, for me and my spouse, we spoke a lot before we got married. But even after the speaking, we entered realizing,
it's different.
There are things that happen. You just have to just have
communicate.
And communication is very important. What you're saying is true.
Yes, what is so, my bro?
Before the show, my senior man they talk something say. Even me, at the experience somebody be normal. The job demands. Remember I was telling his wifey what I only get the time and she understand. If I travel, I go see Amin and the kiddies. It be 3 months. That 3 months I don't go anywhere. You understand? And when she comes down to that time she day around here, I put all businesses, whatever it is, on hold.
And quality time now. Okay, so
you can't give them everything.
Okay, so oh, media come to us and so okay, so you know. Okay, so it's been very great on the show. Thank you so much for having me, Sporty FM. It's been really great. Trust me, I didn't do you a favor. You did me.
Why are you?
I have.
Because we've known you for entertainment.
Okay, trying down, but who was showcasing that bunny? That was my serious in life. Thank you so much. Keep following Sporty FM on Instagram, on Facebook at Sporty FM, and keep listening to Sporty FM on 106.1. My name is Babiee Dappah. Thank you to Ellie, Christian, and Caesar. Everywhere in here. I go goof rough. But it's been really great. Thank you to Abeko. Thank you to, what's the pretty lady's name? Edubia. Where a guy off. Wow, am I a fine way Twitter? And thank you to Evans who is also here. Thank you to and Kwabna. He's an amazing person. He loves football to the core. Thank you so much. So that's a ne. And I said dachi bino. Se bamua. Yebeshia. Thank you so much.